Hello everybody. I know it's pretty bad to be fashionably late to my own birthivversary, but I mean, I have a pretty good excuse. I had to shove a Christmas tree into my garage, so that took some time. But yes. Yes, just to preface this, just as Mr. Smee has said, if you do get kicked from the stream, please come back. We are still going. For some reason, YouTube likes to kick people out within the first 10 minutes. Don't know why. But yes, thank you guys. Yeah, it's been crazy. We've been here for this long, huh? 3 years. That's nuts. Still feels like really new, even though it does feel like normal, you know? But anywho, okay, actually, I'm prepared. I have the link all ready to go. I feel really, gosh, you know, I mean, I just recorded a little announcement video to kind of like show the new design, so people like are aware that it's available on Teespring if they'd like to have it. But I also wanted to put the design like on little standees or like trading cards. I didn't have time to do that, but I do want to do it. I think that'll be really cool. Like a cool way to commemorate it, you know. Let me post this real quick. Oh, hold on. We have a donation on Ko-fi. Cyberman donated and said, "Happy birthivversary. Hope you're feeling good. So what crazy plans do you have for today? Or is it usual? Either way, I'm happy to be here for you, my wholesome chibi. Also, if I may request the ring I made you with your name, maybe you could use it in your calendars, maybe even for Valentine's." I don't know if I'll be doing any more like new calendar stuff for a while. That took me so long, so I'll probably just keep the two designs that I have for now. But yeah, you never know. If I do decide to do some new calendar designs, you know, for Valentine's Day and such, you know, yeah, maybe perhaps I will use it. Just depends on what kind of theme I'm going for. But yeah, you never know. And thank you, Cyberman. Thank you for the happy birthivversary. It's crazy I've been here for this long. Thane donated and said, "Hello, Katori. Happy birthday and happy anniversary. Hope you are well. I'm excited to see you grow more and get more stuff from get more stuff from you. 2024, huh? Time is a weird concept. It is. I feel like as you get older, you realize how fast time really goes. Like when you're a kid, 365 days seems like such a long time. But now it feels like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's just, the years feel very limited now. Like there's just like, it goes by too quickly. Probably because, you know, while you're working and doing things, the time kind of goes by faster. Like it's not like, I don't know. As a kid, it definitely goes by slower. Probably just because you're doing a bunch of different things versus doing more of a scheduled, you know, mundane stuff, you know. But yeah, thank you, Thane. Crazy, it's 2024. I feel like more in sync with 2024 for some reason. I don't have any problems writing down the date. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm glad to keep on going. Iron Piedmont donated and said, "Happy birthday and happy anniversary, Katori. I apologize I don't have anything to gift you this year, but we wish you a good year for your health, your family, and your channel. Insert warm, comforting hug here." Well, thank you, Iron. And no worries. You being here is just enough. There's no need for a gift. I appreciate it. Any support always. But, yeah, thank you. It's still, still crazy. I'm very happy to still be here. Very, very happy to still be here. And hold on, let me read. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Hopefully I didn't. Tyrion Draken's been a member for 14 months and said, "Hello, how is the weather for you? For me, it's bone-chilling cold." It is very cold, actually. I had to, as I said, stuff my Christmas tree in my garage, and that was not at all pleasant. It was very, very chillingly cold. It also says, sorry, I was just checking my Streamlabs thing. It said that Crimson Phoenix has become a member 2 minutes ago. I don't see that in the chat, so it must have went up, I'm assuming, unless it's out of order. But anywho, thank you so much, Crimson Phoenix, for becoming a member. Thank you. And thank you, Tyrion, for being a member for 14 months. It's crazy that we've had memberships for over a year. It's That's nuts. Let's see. Ty Marshall donated and said, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Katori. Oh, I didn't sing this out. I should sing it. I'm sorry. This sounds really weird. It goes like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Katori, happy birthday to you, and happy channel anniversary 3 years. Thank you, Ty. Granted, it's kind of weird to sing to myself, but if I say it out loud in words, it doesn't sound right. So, but no, thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, good evening, Katori, and happy late birthday and happy anniversary. Well, thank you, Mr. Wanapon. Thank you. It's really great to keep on. It's weird. I never thought it'd go this long. I really didn't. I was a little scared when things were starting to go good. I was like, dang, like, how long is this going to go for? So I'm glad we're all still together. Oh, there's the Crimson Phoenix membership. That's weird. Things were out of order in my Streamlabs thing. Well, anyways, thank you again, Crimson Phoenix, for becoming a member. Aaron Moore donated and said, has been a member for 15 months and said, happy birthversary, Katori. Glad to be a part of the Wholesome Yeets for a year and more. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I'm glad you're a part of the Wholesome Yeets, too. It's really sweet that you guys keep on sticking around. Rudy Flores, the Switchblade, I'm assuming, it got cut off, donated and said, can't stay, but I wish you a happy birthversary. Also, if Kiwi were to come to the stream, hug her, making the sound of the Cinnamini monster. Oh, you mean the like, isn't that the sound that the Cinnamini monster makes in Chowder? He makes like a That's all I can remember. Yeah, I think Kiwi is busy right now. Kiwi is busy. She is a busy bee. Natasha donated and said, Bowling for Soup had it right. Bowling for Soup? Bowling for Soup had it right. The years start coming. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. Yay, Shrek songs. Yeah, I don't know why. It took me a second. I was like, Bowling for Soup. All right, I'm up to date now. Oh, but thank you, Natasha. Yeah, they just don't stop coming, man. They really don't. Where does the time go? Marcus Santos donated and said, can't stay long, but want to wish you a happy birthversary. Always love your stuff and wish you have a good day. Oh, thank you, Marcus Santos. I appreciate it. Yeah, technically it's been the anniversary was on the 17th, but we couldn't stream on the 17th, so we are streaming a few days late on a Saturday, but it's pretty close nonetheless. Pretty gosh darn close. But yeah, I'm hoping to get that video out soon. And plus, I know you guys like my commentary on like my announcement videos. They tend to be more comedic than my usual content, so I guess you guys can get a kick out of it. I definitely want to do, when I eventually do the announcement for the dating show that we're going to be doing, I'm definitely going to make an interesting announcement video out of that one, so you guys can look forward to that whenever that does come out. Let's see. Let's check on Ko-fi. I think the last one I read was from Iron. So Ari Rambi donated and said, hey Kat, happy birthversary. I bought a chibi orc pillow and calendar of yours on Etsy, and they came in on the 17th. Coincidence? That's actually pretty funny. Well, I don't know if it was a coincidence. I guess it was good timing. But thank you so much for supporting the channel that way, Ari. I appreciate it. And I hope you like them. The chibi pillows are very, very cute. You know, maybe the post office guy was being very strategic with his delivery. Egrich SMG donated and said, hey Katori, happy birthversary. 3 years and still going fairly strong, and let's hope it's only up from this point forward. Didn't sleep well last night and running on nothing, so I hope you're at least doing well. Well, thank you, Egrich. I'm doing good. I'm a bit tired. It's been busy the last couple days. As you know, I did not post my video yesterday due to a headache, so it's been a bit crazy. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Overall, I'm doing good. You know, I did a bit of work today. I put away some decorations, so all the Christmas stuff is now put away. I'm very sad. It was supposed to be put away earlier, but then like things got delayed because of all the snow and ice. We had to do a bit of like ice picking, like literally like hitting ice with shovels outside. So this week we finished up all the Christmas stuff. And yeah, you know, relaxed. I relaxed just for a little bit. And then I was like, oh, shoot. I gotta get moving. So I'm a little tired, but I'm good. Feeling good. A little tired, but feeling good. Oh, we got a 3-part donation from Babe. So let's read these in chronological order. Oh, okay, so this is part 1 of 3. So it says, previously on Wholesome GF, Masterno doing shenanigans, Thane translating, Natasha gaslighting our innocent Katori, and talking about the legend of Korra. Will Masternode ever sweep Mamatori off her feet? Will Natasha ever pay Cyberman for his months of service? Will Thane ever admit that Bobby is just that slow in reading the room? Tune in for the next Kofi to find out. And then the third one just says no. I don't know what that means, Bobby. It says 3 out of 3. No. Why does it say no? It's funny. I don't understand, but... But yeah, I guess we will see what transpires today, shall we? We shall see. Let's see, Alpha Buck. Oopsie, the chat flew up real fast. Alpha Buck has been a member for 14 months and said, happy birthiversary, Wholesome One. Also, love the new goth GF Cordelia, but Coraline? Was it Coraline or Caroline? Coraline will always be my goth waifu for Laifu. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she was it Caroline? It was Caroline. Oh, that is Caroline. That's how I pronounce it. Caroline. Yes. Because if it was Coraline, then there would be. Oh, why did I say that as Coraline? Obviously, that is not Coraline. But yes, no, I do like Caroline. She's such a sweet gal. She really loves books. She's a very heavy book reader. But yes, thank you, Alpha Buck. I appreciate it. What the balls? Well, thank you, Diarrhea Lover, for donating. It's like your burger emoji. Natasha Phoenix, donated and said, the band is Smash Mouth, not BFS. Thanks, Ari. Oh, okay. The more you know. Yeah, because I'm like not big on band names. I don't know barely anything, so I'm usually just getting secondhand information. Let's see. Bobby's been a member for 14 months and said, happy birthiversary, Katori. I did something a little special for the occasion. Hope you enjoy. Oh? What did you do, Bobby? Bobby, what did you do? I know you did donate on the actual anniversary, so I do appreciate that, Bobby. But oh, okay, you posted something on Twitter. I can see. I'll have to view that later. Oh, Ari, thank you for the rose. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Garrick Anderson donated and said, happy birthiversary, Katori. Hope you got some fun festivities planned. Maybe a nice dinner with your favorite food and favorite type of dessert. Yeah, thank you, Garrick. Yeah, I mean, on my actual anniversary day, not too much happened. I was actually doing more work and trying to get the actual, making sure I at least got my design posted on Teespring. So it was more of a busy day on the 17th. So I'm hoping that this weekend, yeah, we could do something a little special. Get like a favorite kind of dessert kind of thing, you know? Maybe we'll go out to eat or something. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Wanapon donated and said, what video? Didn't upload a video the day before yesterday? Well, I did upload a video on Thursday because that was late from Tuesday, because on Tuesday it wasn't, it was still being reviewed. So Tuesday's video got uploaded on Thursday. And then I was supposed to post a video yesterday, which was actually all like ready to go, but I wasn't feeling well, so I forgot to post it. And since we had the stream today, I'm going to post Friday's video tomorrow. I know it's it's been a weird schedule this week. It's not really as it usually is, but things have been a bit off, especially since I was trying to get, make sure I got the anniversary stuff out on time on Wednesday. So, but no worries. We shall hopefully resume the usual schedule this coming week, I hope. We'll see how YouTube takes the videos. Jay donated and said, let's go. I'm back. Full strength, knee healed. Oh, let's go! Jay, that's awesome. Congratulations. I know your knee has not been well for a while, so I'm really glad to hear it's doing good. Claps in chat for Jay. His knee is all better. Let's go. Kevin Wessels donated and said, "Lucky day, I'm finally able to make a stream and it's your birthiversary. I'm very happy for your success and grateful for all that you've done. I wish you all the happiness in the world. You deserve the very best." Aw, thank you, Kevin. Yeah. I probably should reword the title. I'm probably going to confuse people because the birthiversary is actually on the 17th, but I guess this is like the birthiversary stream. Let's change that. I'm going to mess people up. This is my birthiversary stream, because let's not mislead people, Katori. But thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, you know, the channel's been around for a whole other year, you know. I'm getting older. And, you know, we kind of celebrate my birthday and the channel anniversary on the same day because they're, you know, both in January. They're in proximity to each other. But the anniversary is on the 17th for sure. And I wish you the very best too, Kevin. Thank you so much. The guy donated, said, "Happy birthiversary! Insert frat boy chants." Oh my gosh. Ah, the frat boy chant. I don't think I've ever heard one in person. But thank you, the guy. Cyberman donated and said, "Glad you like the fan art. Wish I could put all the GFs." Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, no worries. It's a lot of, we have a lot of girlfriends. That'd be a lot of drawings. But I appreciate the drawing nonetheless. So thank you so much. That is true, Mr. Smee. I guess if someone discovered the channel on the 20th, it's an anniversary to them. So, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's check back on Ko-fi. I don't want to miss too much. Oh, we have a donation from Egrich, and he wants Housekeeper and Neko to say this. So let us get a drink of water. What? Okay, we're starting out with Housekeeper. Neko, did you or did you not open my bag of carbon monoxide in the tower?
I'm just saying, hypothetically, how would you close it?
Oh, Neko, she loves tampering with things. I don't know why Housekeeper would have that, but you know. Yeah, why would Housekeeper have that? Regardless, I guess you should keep dangerous things out of Neko's reach because she will probably open it. Sean donated and said, "Hiya, happy birthiversary, Katori. Another year, another season of good vibes and holiday events to look forward to again. Here's to that and 3 years." Aw, thank you, Sean. Yeah, let's hope we can keep on going as long as we can. Yes, sir. It's for another good year on the Chan, and hopefully a year where I can work on my personal projects. That has been a challenge, but we'll see. We shall see. The Cobalt Coyote donated and said, "Happy birthiversary, Katori. I hope you've been having a great week. I left a Steamboat Katori animation of you. I left a Steamboat Katori animation in your Twitter messages today. I'm being careful in case I am misunderstanding a public domain. Let me know if you want the colored version too. Congrats on 3 years. Believe it." Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fine if you send it to me like in DMs. I don't think Disney's gonna come after you for that. I really don't know. I know it's like a gray area because Disney uses like the tune, like the Steamboat Mickey like thing that he whistles. Evidently they use that like in their intros to a lot of their movies, so they're trying to that's like somehow under I don't know much about copyright law, so I have no idea exactly. I don't know why that's protected when Steamboat Mickey is under public domain. I don't know how all that works. I know there's like a loophole or something, but no, either way, that's so cool. Cobalt, I will definitely check that out. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the congratulations. I hope we can go longer than 3 years, like for sure. I shall believe it. I shall certainly believe it. Yes, sir. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "Speaking of Korra, I get Aang and Katara named their first 2 kids after friend and mother, but why didn't they name Tenzin Gyatso since he was like a father? I guess that is interesting. They did name their 2 kids after, I guess they named the last 2 kids after someone, but their first child, wait, no. Oh, no, you're right. No, Tenzin's the youngest. So you're right. They did name their first 2 kids after people, but their last child, they gave him a unique name. So that is interesting. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I wonder why. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I just wanted to say that I am sorry for being unable to finish my gift to you in the time for your birthday and anniversary. But hopefully I'll finish it and send it to you for Chinese New Year. Oh, yeah, no worries. Take all the time you need. Believe me, I know how life is. I know people can get behind on stuff. So, yeah, no, I will gladly accept it whenever you do finish it. So thank you so much. It is all about the thought that counts. Mr. Wanapun donated again and said, the Year of the Dragon. Indeed it is the Year of the Dragon. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Melind Sin Bawa. I probably pronounced it incorrectly. I apologize. But it's their first super chat, and they said, Happy birthivversary, Katori. I've requested a 5-minute custom audio for my 22nd birthday, which is on the 29th of January. I don't think you're one of the 2 commissions I have, are you? I don't believe. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not, because I know I'm behind on those 2. I've not. I don't think you are, because the two commissions that I have, those are not the prompts. So, if you're talking about just as a random request, I do custom audios on my Ko-fi. Right now, they're not opened because I still have some I need to finish up, and I don't want to open it up until I finish those 2. But once I finish those and my Ko-fi commissions open up again, if you'd like to have a custom audio for your birthday, I would be more than happy to do that. And also, happy early birthday. That's 2022. That's a cool year. 22. 22. But no, yes, happy early birthday. Sorry if I got a little confused. I wanted to make sure. I was like, oh wait, is one of my commissions like, is there like a date I have to get it done by? Which, I mean, technically, I'm not like trying to like say it's an open-ended date, but I am a bit behind, so it got me scared there for a second. Let me check on the Ko-fi, because I think there are some new donations. Whoa, hold up. Hold on. What was the last one I read? Okay, I think it was Cobalt's that was. Okay, so Ari donated a 4-part donation. So let me make sure I have all 4 parts up so I can read those in order. Okay. I think the 4th one just came in. It did? Yes, okay. All right, let me see. So, okay, good. He prefaced it with so I know what characters I need to be. So this is a interaction between Jinx, my poor voice. Jinx, housekeeper, knight, maid, and Ari. Ari, how am I gonna do your voice? People love I never know what to do when people insert their voices in here. I guess we'll just. Who do we have? Jinx, housekeeper, knight, and maid. Housekeeper, knight, and maid. I think the maid sounds very similar to the knight. I hope people don't get confused. I don't know how the English accents all are very similar, so hopefully it's not too confusing. All right, so we'll give it our best shot. Let me just read over the first sentence to make sure I understand. Okay, H is housekeeper and A is Ari, I'm assuming. Okay, so it's done by letters. So maid, that's the royal maid, right? So M is maid, K is knight, H is housekeeper, and A is airy, and J is jinx. You'll have to forgive me if I mess this up. We'll give it our best shot. Alright, so I guess we start off by Jinx throwing knives. Gosh, Jinx's voice. Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to switch in between people. I gotta get her voice. Bullseye. Okay, Ari, you're just gonna be my voice, by the way. I'm gonna preface by saying that, because I don't know how else to do your voice. Bullseye. 3 in a row. So housekeeper opens the door. Hey, can we shelter here from the storm? And 2, stop throwing knives. Jinx is a professional knife thrower and goes solo. Sheltering here amid a storm will be worse. And I guess this is Knight. So Knight says, Housekeeper and I have to nip to the shops. I also want to go on a walk. Knight Catherine, we're in the midst of a storm England's never seen before, and Jinx, stop throwing knives. It's an art and my profession. But housekeeper, Mr. Oneupon said there wasn't a storm. The Met Office is all but fibs. I never trust them. I hope by tomorrow the press will see how bad this storm is. The wind tearing down buildings, trees, destroying said buildings, etc. Shame on him. A tree falls on the house? Okay, that's what it says. Tree falls on the house. Oh my god, I think a tree destroyed our house. Oh, but I know someone who will take us in the morning after the hurricane. Who? Ty Marshall. And it says long pause. Very well then. I'll find the yellow pages on a telephone. And telephone Ty. To be continued. So, ayo, they're all spend the night at Ty's? Party at Ty's house? Maybe. Oh, I lost my place. Where am I? Oh, hold on. We have... hold up. This is Iron Piedmont's. Iron Piedmont, is this a 2 thing? I think this is... Oh, yeah. Also, okay, so we have a 2-part donation from Iron Piedmont. He said, this is originally from the classic Doctor Who's story, Earthshock. Part 1. So it's Knight and Alchemist. I think Alchemist almost sounded like Neko a little bit, but her voice wasn't as high-pitched, so we'll try to do that. I see that the Time Lords have Time Lords have emotional feelings. Of sorts. Surely a great weakness in one so powerful. Emotions have their uses. They restrict and curtail the intelligence and logic of the mind. They also enhance life. When did you last have the pleasure of smelling a flower, watching a sunset, eating a well-prepared meal? Well, I don't know. You know what? Maybe Knight needs to be, like, well-fed and well-dined. I'm pretty sure she's, working a little bit too hard. Hopefully I've said that in the correct tone. I've never seen that scene before. Oh, shoot! There's a 3rd scene. I'm sorry. Hold up. I didn't realize there were 3 parts to this. Hold on. So this is part 3 to that donation. So Knight continues and said, these things are irrelevant. For some people, small, beautiful events is what life is all about. And indeed it is. I should redraw Alchemist, honestly. I was not happy with how she looked when I drew her thumbnail. I can still remember it to this day. When I did the Alchemist video, I did not like how she looked. I should redraw her and see what she'd look like now. It's kind of fun to see how things would look if I redid them. Perhaps. Bobby donated. Oh, we have a thing between Neko and Celeste. Okay. Gotta get our Neko voice. Hold on.
Hey. Celeste?
Yes, Neko.
Happy Year of the Dragon.
Thanks. And she gives Neko a hug. I feel like NECA would do that. I feel like NECA would also like give her a drawing. I feel like she would like draw like, you know, like those like little kid drawings with crayon. She gives Celeste a drawing of the dragon for the Year of the Dragon. Lee donated and said, "Happy B-Day/anniversary, Kat. Just an update. The 2 fan arts I have may be my last. I will officially put the pencil down and may or may not move on to digital art. Any advice since it's your domain?" Well, for one, for digital art, I guess before you like invest in a very, very expensive tablet, you know, before you know that's like what you're gonna do, you know, try to find one within your price range. I've known some people who have like went straight in, you know, and like invested a lot and then they don't use it. So I'd hate for that to happen to you. But if you're very passionate about it and you know that you're gonna do digital art, then sure, then invest. But I personally always use Wacom as my tablet. I've never had any issues with it, and it's always transferred well. You know, I've never had any issues with the device or the driver or programs and stuff like that with Wacom. So Wacom is for my tablet. As for advice on a program, I know a lot of people use Photoshop for their like digital art stuff. I would not. I know that's like against the industry standard, but do not. Because if you're just doing illustration and you're not like editing photos and stuff like that, if it's purely just for drawing, get Clip Studio. It's a one-time payment. It's not a subscription. And every year they always have a half-off sale. So you could get it for as low as $25 at the half-off sale. It's pretty good if you're not getting like the pro or extended version. But for the regular version, you can get it for $25 when they have a sale. So, and you get it forever. And you get free updates. It's great. And there's a free asset store. So yeah, my 2 recommendations are, you know, choose your tablet wisely, whether or not you want to, you know, fully invest or not. And if you do, I'd recommend Wacom. And I recommend Clip Studio as a program to use because I think it is definitely worthwhile and budget friendly too, since it's not a subscription and you can like one-time payment. It's not too expensive. So there you go. I mean, other than that, the usual, you know, stuff is to keep on drawing, look at, you know, videos online. I recommend Ethan Becker. Ethan Becker has very good tutorials and very good advice, at least in my opinion, for digital art. But anywho, there you go. And so I wish you luck on your endeavors, and I cannot wait to see your fan art, Lee. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I have last left off. Natasha donated and says, "Whispers. Tenzin is Gyatso's first name. Comics." Really? I didn't know that. Wow. Thank you, Natasha. That was very crucial information. I did not know. The more you know. Very happy to know that. Because I did not know. And I'm kind of ashamed that I did not know. But granted, I didn't read the comics. So, well, granted, that may be shame on me for not reading the comics. So, I'm glad I know it. Ty Marshall donated and said, "Also finished with the fan mail. Just need to get something for Kiwi and Roy. Been sick for the past week, but I'm recovered from the cold." Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Ty. And no worries. Again, you know, take all the time you need. It's not like there's a time crunch or anything. And I'm glad you're starting to feel better. I'm sorry you were sick for so long. It definitely sucks to be sick. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending a package to me, Ty. I really appreciate it. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "I know I shouldn't poke fun at such a betrayal, but Bolin runs very gracefully when he's sad and upset. I'm sorry, I laugh a little when he catches Korra and Mako kissing, and then it's just a waterfall." Dude, Bolin, like, it was like the perfect run, and I mean that in a heart-wrenching way. I felt so bad for Bolin. Like, he just like, did a 180 and just, like, threw the bouquet as he ran, and I was like, Bolin, no. Oh, it was it was beautifully animated. The expressions and everything were just spot on. It was wonderful in a very terrible way. I mean, I felt very sad for Bolin. Especially when he was in the noodle shop and he's like, "You're a brother betrayer." And I'm like, oh man, Bolin. I love him so much. He's precious to this world. Craig donated and said, "Happy birthivversary. First time on stream." Oh, Oh, so I'll always remember when I started watching them. Love your vids and wanted to ask if you have a favorite series from your channel, and if yes, which one? Well, thank you so much. Oh, I guess it's not Craig, it's Crag? Crag? Well, thank you so much, Crag, for your first donation. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for showing up to the stream. As for my favorite series, I don't know. I will admit, I do love doing English accents. They're really fun for me to do. It's just kind of, I don't know, personally for me, it's kind of fun to fall into. As for like a series, gosh, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Gosh, that's hard. My favorite series that I've done. Gosh, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed the royal, like, what was most fun for me to do. Okay, I guess there's a difference between, like, what's my favorite series as, like, a whole versus what was more fun for me to do. Because I feel like what's more fun for me to do is the English accent. So mainly the series where I did an English accent was more fun for me. But, like, my favorite series and how it turned out, that's different. Oh. I think one of the more, like just really, like, sweet and, like, pure series is, like, my favorite series, I think, in terms of, like, the content, I think is, like, the mermaid one, just because it's so cute in the fact that there's this mermaid that ends up, like, really liking you and you bring her into your bathtub. It's just so random, but there's just something really great about it. I will also say I do like the Jinx series that we made, just because it was really interesting to try and morph her original story into, like, something different. You know, it's kind of like an AU, right? It's like an alternate universe, but, like, if she met somebody, how would that change things? You know, and maybe, like, a storyline that isn't so sad. So, yeah, that one was fun to do. It was fun for me to take the story that I already knew very well and then morph it into something else and, like, try to mimic her personality. So I will say that, so yeah, maybe The Mermaid and Jinx were one of my two favorite series. And then, like, my favorite one to record was probably, like, I think the Royal Knight one was the most fun for me to record. It was kind of fun to, like, be like a proper knight, you know what I mean? And, like, it was fun to do the accent. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Alright, hold on, I gotta go in order. Where was the last donation I read? Okay, here's the Karag's donation. Let's scroll down a little bit. Ekrich has been a member for 6 months and said, hey, have you been thinking of some games you can play during the streams? I would love to have a community Lethal Company stream. Lethal Company! I actually got that. It's actually pretty interesting and fun, so that would be cool to do. Yeah, I've been considering it. I've been so busy. I've been only able to do regular streams, but it would be nice to do, like, a community night where we, you know, play some games again. I know that we definitely should probably at least do Apex because we have a list for Apex, unless people don't mind if we switch to a different game. I know we talked about Fortnite before. And I do like Lethal Company. That is pretty fun too. So, yeah, I definitely consider it. It is a fun game. You filthy liar. Oh, it's their third super chat. Thank you so much. Donated and said, completely off topic, but have you ever seen anything paranormal, like ghosts or UFOs? I'd have to say no. I've never seen any of that. I will say there's been some weird phenomenon going on in my house where, like, things will go missing and then they just, like, you'll find them, like, in a spot that you know you searched. Like, that's kind of weird. I know that years ago, my sister, like, legit thought she heard, like, noises coming from the basement, and then, like, as soon as she got someone to, like, go check with her, like, the stuff stopped, and, like, people were blaming it on the furnace, and she's like, nah, like, that was not a furnace sound. And then I know, like, years ago, when I was younger, like, I felt like I felt, granted, this was probably me, like, half asleep, so, like, I don't believe this to be true. But, like, like, when you feel like you're like, I felt like, well, I think the thing that was weird, though, because I thought, man, I had to have been sleeping for this. But what was weird is that there was a, long story short, there was a phase where I had, like, a lot of nausea. So I ended up sleeping in a recliner chair for a while, just because it was better on me for that. Anyways, so I felt like I levitated off the chair when I was, like, not fully asleep. But granted, I was probably, like, when they say you're lucid dreaming, so you're kind of, like, awake but not fully awake. So I was probably, but then when I fully woke up, because I freaked out, the chair was, like, rocking back and forth, and I was like, what the balls? So, but I could have moved, and I could have moved the chair. There are a lot of logical explanations for these. But there have been, like, weird things that have happened, and we're like, oh, is it ghosts? You never know. So, I highly doubt it is, but you never know. I mean, so far, if it is ghosts, they've been pretty chill. We've been living, coexisting together for a while, so, fist bump to that, wherever they're at. Please stop stealing our stuff and placing it in weird areas of the house. Cyberman donated and said, Katori makes her stuff like others ASMR artists. Oh, Katori makes her stuff unlike other ASMR artists. Yeah, I mean, I think I have my own unique style in art and in, well, I don't know if other people improv their audios like mine. I'm not sure. I didn't really look into how others do theirs. I know a lot of them use scripts, but yeah, it's kind of nice to make my own art, so that way it's kind of unique from, you can kind of pick it out from the others. But thank you, I appreciate that, Cyberman. Gosh, I just jinxed it now, didn't I? The ghost in my house is gonna get really pissed off at me, because he's gonna be like, oh, or he or she, we don't know. They'll just be like really angry at me that, like, I was like, oh, you think I'm a friendly ghost, huh? Yeah, you haven't been bothered enough, and then they're gonna do something. I swear to God. Please don't, please. We've been pretty chill, haven't we? We've been chill together. Let's be chill for the rest of our lives. Oh, Jimbo! Hello, Jimbo. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Jimbo donated and said, The prodigal son returns! Happy birthversary, Katori! Haven't been around much, but glad to have been on this crazy train long enough with you. Aw, thank you, Jimbo. I'm glad you made it to the stream. I know you've been busy, so thank you so much for showing up. And, yeah, I'm glad you've been around for this long, too. It's been quite a while. So, but yeah, thank you so much, Jimbo. I'm happy you have returned to chill with us on this Saturday night. So thank you, thank you. Hope you have been very, very well. You filthy, sorry, I always laugh at the name. You filthy liar. Whoa, $50, thank you so much. You filthy liar donated and said, by the way, happy birthday to you and your channel. Thanks for helping us get through hard times. Sending positive vibes to you and everyone in chat. Well, thank you so much, you filthy liar. Thank you so much. That's a very generous donation. I will definitely put it to good use. As I said, I am definitely trying to save back up for my fam, so that way I can take them back to good old Florida. I don't know why I said that in the southern accent, but yeah, thank you so much. I will continue. Hopefully I can continue to make videos, because I am happy that they have been helping people through hard times and such. So yeah, thank you so much for the positive vibes, you filthy liar. And thank you so much for the generous donation. I hope you are well too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on, let me check on Ko-fi. I haven't checked that in a second. Oh, it just says a Ko-fi supporter just donated. Thank you so much, Ko-fi supporter. I don't know who made this donation, but thank you so much. I'm sorry if your name wasn't put in, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Iron Piedmont donated and said, could you read my 3-part donation again, please? Sorry if I didn't indicate it was 3 parts. Also, you mispronounced intellect. Oh, intellect. My bad. And I forgot to mention that night was supposed to be monotone while Alchemist was angry. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know that scene. So, but yeah, I can try to read it again. I can't promise I'll give the exact emotions. I'll try to make them sound how they're supposed to sound this time around, though. So wait, you said night is supposed to be monotone while alchemist was angry. Okay. Okay, intellect. I know how to say intellect. Why did I mispronounce that? Granted, I tend to do that with my words. My brain goes faster than my mouth, I suppose, so I tend to stumble over my words. So let's give it a second try. I see that the Time Lords have emotional feelings. Of sorts. Surely a great weakness in one so powerful.
Emotions have their uses.
They restrict and curtail the intellect and logic of the mind. They restrict and curtail the intellect and logic of the mind.
They also enhance life. When did you last have the pleasure of smelling a flower, watching a sunset, eating a well-prepared meal?
These things are irrelevant.
For some people, small beautiful events is what life is all about.
And there you go. Hopefully it sounded better. Hopefully that was better, Iron. And thank you. Thank you again for the donation. Oh, hold up. We have a 4-part donation from Babe. Let us see what Babe has in... Whoops, that's a new tab. Let's not do that. Let's not get it all out of order. Wait, is this one the 3rd one? Okay, where's the 4th one? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see if we can read these. We have Thane in here. How am I supposed to do Thane's accent? I don't know how to do his accent. Well, we'll just do my voice for Thane. I always have to do that because I never know what to do. All right. So we have Thane, Knight, and Neko. Okay. All right, we can do this. So when you hear my normal voice, that's Thane. So tell me, where did it all begin? Well, it all started with those references. I thought it would be something simple, just to keep Neko happy. You're fond of her, aren't you? Who isn't? So what happened next? Well, I wanted to talk to Bobby one-on-one. And? I saw him. I mean, we all did. No, the real him. He isn't scary, trust me. You don't understand. He makes the 5 elders from One Piece seem tame. It says Thane stands and walks to the door. Knight, you shouldn't let fear rule. Opens the door and sees me and shuts the door. Bobby, are you really that scary? Oh wait, hold on, there's a part 4, my bad. And then Thane says, shall I put you down for a few more sessions? He's out that, isn't he? Thane nods. To be continued. Bobby, are you really that scary, man? Bobby, you can't be that scary, Bobby. Come on. Come on, Bobby. Bobby, you're Bobby. I know we've technically put the connotation of Bobby from King of the Hill, but, you know, I guess, you know, maybe, yeah, Bobby could be more intimidating than we all anticipated. We don't know. And I guess Thane is Knight's therapist. Oh, we got a donation on Ko-fi from Karag. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Karag donated and said, on the topic of spooky scenarios, recently while sitting on my bed, I heard my phone vibrate. But 100% of the time, I feel the vibration on the side of my phone is not on. I don't know, maybe my body just forgot how to sense vibration. That's interesting. Huh. So like you feel it on your left side when it's on your right side. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. You feel it on the side that your phone is not on. Is your phone always on a certain side? Like maybe like one side of your body is more numb or something? Granted, I feel like your phone would not be always on one side. I mean, it's probably switched sides before, but that is interesting if that always happens. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what that means. Like, I wonder if that has something to do with the nerves or something. I don't know. Sean donated and said, ghost roomies are great if the friendship is good, to be honest. Drinking coffee with a floating mug is a goal. Hey, I mean, that would be pretty cool, honestly. I don't think that's happened yet to me, but if it does, I will let you guys know. I will let y'all know. Unless the ghost tells me otherwise. Unless the ghost wants it to be a secret. If he wants it to be a secret, then we will have to keep it a secret. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "What was there any Avatar pairings that you wanted to see more of? Me personally, I'd like to see Zuko and Jin from Earth Kingdom and Sokka and Ty Lee." I don't know if I ever wanted Sokka and Ty Lee, but I thought Zuko and Jin were an interesting match. You know, I mean, I get Zuko and Mei, but like I thought it was kind of cute how there was just this random girl that Zuko kind of got to date, not as Zuko, but like as like without being dating someone like as the banished, you know, son of the Fire Lord. You know what I mean? He wasn't like the prince or anything. He was just him. He got to like go on a random regular date, and I thought that was kind of cute. So that'd be interesting to see more of them. Like even if they didn't become a couple, I think it would just be cool to see him hang out with somebody without having all of the baggage that he's had in his life. Like that would have been pretty cool to see. But yeah, I think that pairing is one that I would like to see more of for sure. Tyrion Draken donated and said, "Did you give your scripts to anyone? I swear I watched an ASMR artist that did exact script that you did for Tagger." Yes. So here's the thing. There have been some that I've done scripts for. Any video I've used a script for, I have it in the description, like script by so and so and so. And usually 9 times out of 10, if I've ever used a script, it's usually from Waterway Wordsmith. So if you ever like hear a video of mine and you think you've heard it before, check the description. It should always say, you know, the script writer in there. Now, if it doesn't have a script writer in there, then that means it's my own original video. So I don't know if someone else has taken my script or not, but yeah, like Tagger, for instance, I believe the first 3 were a script that was written. I believe. Yes. So, but like the rest of the series, it was just like, you know, not a script. So if that makes sense. But yeah, like 90% or 95%, a pretty good portion of my videos are just improvisation. But if they're ever a script, I always put it in the description. I always credit the script writer if I do use a script. So yeah, so if you think you've heard it before and you check my description and it's not, and there's no script writer in there like script by, then I made it myself. Which then I guess is a cause for concern if someone else used my video script. But yes, hopefully that makes sense. Grim donated and said, morning, happy channelversary/birthday. Hope you're having a good time. Glad you're well. Doing anything fun for your celebrations? How goes Baldur's Gate 3? We haven't done anything special yet for it. I mean, my family did wish me happy channel anniversary, and stuff like that. But, you know, we've been so busy, I haven't had the time to do anything like that yet. I think we might be, having like a little thing tomorrow. But, you know, it'll be pretty chill, pretty chillax. But no, it's still pretty cool that we've had it for 3 years. So, but, yeah, I've been good. And as far as Baldur's Gate goes, it's been pretty cool. I'm finally entering Cazador's Palace. So, yeah, wish me luck. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm really nearing towards the end. I'm almost done playing, like, Baldur's Gate. Like, I'm pretty much almost done. I'm almost done playing, which is kind of scary. But I do plan on doing a second run as the Dark Urge. I think that'd be kind of fun to do, to like see like how my playthrough would go, like with having a backstory like that. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm looking to get my sister into it. That'd be fun. But anyways, yes. Yeah. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to play too much of my own playthrough at the moment, but I have been able to get in Cazador's Palace, which was pretty fun and pretty cool. I got to kind of snoop around, take some stoof, steal some clothes that are really cool looking, looting the place. But yes. You Filthy Liar's been a member for 4 months and said, "You do a pretty well southern accent. I'm from North Carolina, so I can vouch." Ain't no way. That's like such a fake southern accent that I did. That sounds so bad, you filthy liar. You are a filthy liar. That does not sound good. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, but it sounds really bad. Like when I talk like this, it sounds really bad. Like I'm making fun. Like I'm just like doing a stereotypical accent. I feel like it doesn't sound good at all. There's no way that sounds good, does it? I don't think so. I don't know. Man, I gotta work on it. But I'm glad I'm glad you're vouching for me, even though I think it sounds terrible. Man, I gotta get a better southern accent, man. The guy donated and said, "Oh, great and wise Katori, please give us your wisdom and answer these questions that have plagued humanity. First, is it called soda pop or can... Wait, what? Or can? What? Is it called soda pop or can? I mean... Oh, soda pop or can. I've never heard anybody call it can before. Listen, you can call it whatever you want. I'm just saying I call it pop, alright? It pops. It's pop. That's all I shall say. And then he said 2, rare, medium, or well done steak. Well, obviously mine's well done. I do not like blood coming out of my meat. Like, no. Like, no. Like, no, full stop. If y'all want to eat your meat like that, that's up to you, but well done for me. So my answer is well done. Then he said in 3, most important, does pineapple belong on pizza? Okay. Gosh. I mean, honestly, at this point, pizza is like a universal carrier food at this point. Like, it can basically have anything on it. And okay, this is like American pizza, okay? I'm not trying to bring in the, you know, Italian, like, authentic pizza, because I know I'll be smited by the Italians. But I'm talking about, like, American pizza that's, like, anything. Like, I've seen, like, there's so many things that have been put on pizza at this point. So, I think pineapple does have a place on pizza. Now, you can hate it. That is fine. But yes, I do think pineapple does have its own place on pizza. It's earned its spot. That's all I shall say. That is all I shall say. I will not be convinced otherwise. That is my verdict. You have heard it here on the 20th of January of 2024. Thank you for your time. Anyways, Grim donated and said, and I know I haven't been coming to streams as much as I have been busy. Good news. Yesterday, I ran my first... What is that? TTRPG? So I know what RPG is, but what's a TTRPG? Oh, tabletop. Duh. Tabletop role-playing game. So I had my first TTRPG day at a con being paid for. It is. Being paid for it is? Well, either way, congratulations, Grim. That must have been really fun to, like, go to a convention and, like, play a, you know, tabletop role-playing game. That sounds like a good time for sure. So, and no worries. I know, believe me, I've been busy too. So, like, no worries at all not being able to come to the streams. But I'm glad you've been having some fun while you've been busy. So that's awesome to hear, Grim. I'm glad you've been having a really fun time. Role-playing games are always the best. That's an interesting question. I saw it when I was scrolling. When was the last time you did a script? Well, Mr. Smee, the last time I did a script... Gosh, I have no idea, actually. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Well, I did use a script from Why Do I Wordsmith on Patreon once. It was a script that I liked, and I didn't use for the channel because, like, I know how YouTube can be finicky about, like, you know, like, they're like, oh, well, what do you mean by that? Like, they read into things too much, and they say it's, like, not suitable for work. So, obviously, it's a suitable for work audio on my Patreon. It's always suitable for work. But since I couldn't use it on YouTube, like, I was too afraid to use it, I did use it on Patreon. Don't worry, I asked Waterway, and they said it was fine. But yes, I think that was the last time, which I can't remember when that was. But as a scripted video on the channel, I have no idea. I don't know, because I don't know. I back then I found some really great scripts, mainly by Waterway, but I think I've used all the ones from Waterway that were available, or the ones that I thought would fit with the channel. And So yeah, I run out. So I don't know when the last time I did a script. I have no idea. Probably the last time I did a script was, gosh, it was probably one of the Queen audios, because I know Waterway Wordsmith did a Queen audio, like for the Forbidden Love or something like that. Probably one of the Queen audios, if that makes sense. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "There's a fan theory going around where Toph and Sako got together for a time, which would make sense considering the Serpent's Pass episode, lol." Yeah, I heard about that. I know people were trying to debate, like between Lin and Beifong, like, who their dads were. So yeah, I've heard about that. I have no idea. I wish they would tell me more. I wish there was an explanation, but they have not given us one as of yet. So I suppose we shall have to speculate, my gosh, until then. Wait, what? I see in the chat, and this must have been from a while ago from what I said, because Shoko said, Katori, you just swooned half the chat with one line just now. What did I say? What did I say? I have no idea. Oh, because I was talking about pop? Okay, I get it. Maybe, unless you don't mean that. You Filthy Liar donated and said, "That's exactly how people sound down here, though." Are you kidding me? Really? They sound... Okay. I shouldn't say that. Maybe that is how they sound. But I just feel like I don't sound authentic enough. That's why. I just think my accent sounds so fake. So that's why I can't believe it. But hey, you know what? If I fit right in, that's fantastic. I'll take it. I will take it. Everybody's getting mad about my preferences, about my steak, about pop, about pineapple, but you know what? That's fine. I live to stick it to the man, so this is how I've been my whole life, y'all. Don't know if you didn't know that up until now. But, you know, being unconventional is how I like to be. So, you know, stirring the pot every once in a while, you know. Gotta do that every once in your life, you know. Gotta keep things interesting. Gotta keep people on their toes. Grim donated and said, "Almost done. Baldur's Gate 3 stop... What? Almost done. Baldur's Gate 3 stop dreaming. Ha, you will never be done. Haha, JK. It's so good. Everything you did in your run, probs have other ways to do it in reply 4 or 5. Oh, we probably will replay it 4 or 5 times. Yeah, I know that there's, like, an infinite amount of possibilities. Like, you can even play as, like, the starter characters. Like, I know someone played as Asterion, and they tried to romance Karlach, which was such an interesting playthrough. I saw some clips of it. It's really interesting. So, yeah, I think the replayability of it is really cool. So I'll probably replay it a few times as, like, a different character or, you know, just making up different characters to see. Who knows? Maybe I'll replay it as Tagger and see what happens. That'd be kind of fun. So, you never know. I wonder what would happen if I replayed it as... Why, we can't replay it as Neko, because there's no way to make a cat girl in that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see. Cesar Fernandez donated. Oh, thank you so much, Cesar Fernandez. Thank you so much for becoming a wholesome yeet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Grim donated and said, "You see, Has Been Hotel. You see, Has Been Hotel it's up on Prime V and it's good." Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of Has Been Hotel. Just I don't know. It just really didn't appeal to me. I know a lot of people like it, and I'm not saying the art style is bad, but yeah, it just didn't really appeal to me too much. It really wasn't my kind of show. I don't know. But no, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I know that it's new and it just came out and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, Inept XIV, thank you so much for becoming a wholesome yeet today. Everyone's saying yeet in chat just for you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Wholesome Yeet fam. Let's see. The guy donated and said, my friend just said a well-done steak looks like Gandhi's flip-flop. Ha ha ha. I'm on your side though. Team well done. Thank you, the guy. Thank you. Thank you. Fist bump. Thank you for that. I appreciate being validated like this. Yes. But yes, thank you. A lot of people judge me and my well-doneness. That's all I gotta say. When I say well done at a waiter at a restaurant, they look at me with this look of disgust, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, listen, I'm paying for this. So you better cook it well done. I will send it back. I will send it back until it is burnt to a crisp. Actually, no, don't do that. Burnt meat is like, well, it's not good. It has carcinogens in it. It's not good. Garrick Anderson donated and said, how would Dragon GF react to Miss Kabayashi from Kabayashi Dragon Maid? I don't know who that is, but anime. I think she'd be more laid back like Lukoa. I mean, if this character is nice, like, I think Dragon GF would get along with them, especially if they're like half dragon as well. So yeah, I think they get along. I mean, as long as the person was like polite and nice, I'm assuming. And if they were, I don't see why Dragon GF couldn't befriend them. I do not see why not. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let us see. I probably have missed some on Ko-fi. I think the last one I wrote was Sean's. Yes. Joey Beasley donated and said, happy birthversary, C. Been enjoying your channel / artwork for nearly 2 years. Love the chill community / fun personality. Tomorrow is 10 years since my dad's big surgery for head and neck cancer, so we are doing a surprise lunch and bowling that day. Oh, that's awesome. Tell him, well, I guess he has no idea who I am, but congratulations to your dad. That's awesome. I wish him all the best. That's amazing that he's been doing well this long. That's like fantastic. Says, keep being awesome / wholesome. I shall keep being awesome and wholesome as best as I can. But no, congratulations so much to your dad. I hope you guys have really fun at the surprise lunch. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's really cute. Well, it's not cute. That's really sweet. That's the adjective I'm looking for. That's really sweet. Surprise parties are always great, you know, because like when the person like has no idea it's happening, like it's great to see that excitement that bubbles up from their face when they realize, oh my gosh, like you made this party for me. So that's awesome. That's awesome, Joey. I hope you have an awesome time there. Babe donated and said, all right, so I guess this is me and the ghost. To the ghost, this is me and the ghost are talking, and the IRS. Okay. So the ghost, you can't stop me. You're right. You're right. Actually, hold on. I should probably make the ghost not sound like me. That'd probably be best. All right, we'll give the ghost like a very eerie kind of wistful voice, so that way me and the ghost can be like, you could tell who's who. So let's try that again. You can't stop me. You're right, but they can. The IRS filling out paperwork. What is this? You're being audited. You can't. How can you audit a ghost? They're dead. If they're dead, what more can you take from them? I mean, I guess you could try and attempt to take their soul. I don't know how that would work, but you could try, Bobby. Iron Piedmont donated and said, your second attempt was good. Thank you. By the way, don't you sometimes say you don't do certain characters anymore, housekeeper, alchemist, etc., due to a lack of script and due to a lack of a script? All the while, 90% of taggers' videos are unscripted. I hope I'm not being rude with this question. No, it also, well, with housekeeper, I really wasn't sure what to do with her after all that, and she had a script. So sometimes I do rely on, like script being needed for me to continue it because I don't know what to do with it. For Alchemist, she wasn't continued because the video didn't do well. So it's a combination of whether or not the video does well, like its performance, whether or not I have like an idea of how to continue it. So it's, or, you know, and so that those are basically the two reasons why it doesn't get done. So, you know, taggers went on because those videos always performed well, and I actually had the gumption and I kind of had like different ideas of how her story would continue on into the great beyond. So that's the reason why. So there's multiple factors that go into why a video is made and not made. So, you know, it depends on the performance, whether or not I know how to continue it, or if there is a script, if I don't know how to continue the video, if there's a script, that does help out. But overall, it really does depend if the video does perform well, because I kind of have to take that into account since this is my full-time job, and, you know, YouTube is one of the main areas that I make my income. So sadly, I wish I didn't have to consider that, but I do. So hopefully that'll make sense. All right, let's see. Ooh. Bobby donated and said, 1, I still call it soda. That's fine. 2, I order steak medium well. Okay, I can live with that. Medium well, I can live with that. It says because they always mess up where I order. Like what? They mess up it being like, I'm not sure how they mess it up. Like, did they make it too cooked or not cooked enough? And then it says, and 3, if pineapple on pizza is okay, what about anchovies? Again, I feel like pizza is just like a delivery system. I mean, you can have plain cheese, but I feel like pizza is just a place where like you could have like whatever topping. I mean, you know, I would not be surprised anymore as to what they put on pizza. Like, I really wouldn't. So, yeah. Anchovies can belong on pizza because why? Honestly, at this point, I think anything can go on pizza. It doesn't make me mad, you know? Sure. Sean donated and said, used to be a well-done steak guy, but I always got my order wrong. So eventually I started enjoying a little red in them. Sometimes medium well is okay, Katori. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, like if you do well done, then sometimes they do like really overcook it. So you got to be careful. So I can see why you would order medium well. I get it. I get it. But yeah, no, I can't. Like I could eat a medium well steak. I'd prefer it well done, but I could eat medium well. But beyond that, like, no, I can't eat medium. That does not, no, not for me. You can if you like, but not for me. But yeah, I get that, Sean. Sometimes they do overcook it a bit. Do 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 do. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, Holy Dokies was the last one I read. The Kobayashi, that was from Garrick Anderson. That was the last one I read. Sneed donated. Oh, it's our first super chat. Thank you so much. Sneed donated and said, happy birthday / anniversary, Katori. Wish you well. Oh, thank you so much, Sneed. I hope you're having a marvelous day today. Thank you, thank you. The guy donated and said, fist bump of validation returned. Ah, yeah. Let's go. Well done, squad. We gotta get, like, leather jackets now. We have to get, like, you know, like those groups that, well, not leather jackets, like, just, you know, like, team jackets, like, team, you know, those team jackets that people wear, right? That's the thing. That is a thing. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. I'm not, like, making weird noises for no reason. Alright, let's see. Whoops, the chat flew up really fast. Garrick Anderson donated and said, what do you think of the Dark Knight Returns Batman. You know, the universe where he's an old man but still fights, and with Carrie Kelly as Robin. Oh, what is this one? Hold on. This sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay. I think I've heard of this one. I have not, I don't think I've fully seen this. Carrie Kelly as Robin. Yeah, no, I have not. Yeah, I haven't, I don't know much about this one. I remember seeing the Robin, I was like really confused. I'm like, what is happening? So no, I'm not familiar with this one. I have seen stuff about it. I'm not familiar with it though. So, yeah, I can't really say anything about it because I have not fully seen it, just because when I saw that was the Robin, I like refused to get into it. Like, I think that just put me off. But obviously I haven't really like looked into what it was about, or like, you know, read it or watched it or whatever. So since I haven't like read the comics of that, you know, I can't really judge it because that would kind of like defeat the whole purpose of reviewing something. But no, I don't know much about it, because once I saw what the Robin was like, I was like, oh heck nah, who is this? Who is this? I was very confused. But no, I mean, well, you said, I mean, granted, I suppose if it's Batman when he's older, I mean, you're not gonna like get a car. It's not like he has like clones of Robin. You can't have the same Robin the whole time. So I guess that doesn't make sense. So I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a read now. Maybe I have been, you know, convinced otherwise now. But no, I'm not familiar. Maybe I'll look into it again. I have to be well read in the Batman universe, you know. I gotta know everything. Ari Rami, thank you so much for the burger. There's a burger. A burger. Thank you. Russell donated, said happy birthday. Thank you so much, Russell. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, I'm gonna be yawning a lot. I don't know, I've been feeling tired. Wait, let me see. Oh, Alex Jacobo, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you, thank you. No, Natasha, I don't hate female Robins. I'm just confused. Listen, I'm not a person that likes change, okay? And so when I first saw it, I thought it was like another alternate universe, okay? I thought it was like an AU universe where like, you know, I don't know. I was just like, I just like the original Robin, okay? Like, that's my favorite Robin. So when I saw this Robin, I'm like, who is this? Who is this? But I mean, to be fair, if Batman's really old and Robin's off being Nightwing now and we need a new Robin and it's a female Robin, maybe I'll give her a chance, okay? I am for good, strong female characters. Maybe I prejudged it. Maybe I should actually read it. Maybe she's really good. Maybe you know, that's happened to me in the past. I actually thought one of the movies I'm really fond of is Turning Red. And when I first saw it and I saw the animation in the trailer for it, I thought it was gonna be really bad. Like I honestly thought it was gonna be really bad. Like, my brother is actually the one who wanted to watch it, and I was like, gosh dang it. And I was like, oh. So I went and I watched it, and I was expecting to hate the movie, and I actually really liked it. Like, it was really good. I really liked it. So I can be pleasantly surprised. So you know what? Maybe I'll give it a read. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, in the animated movie, he's voiced by Peter Weller, aka RoboCop, and in the sequel, he goes toe-to-toe with Superman and comes out on top. Why is Batman fighting Superman? I never understood that. You know, I saw like that Batman versus Superman, I'm just like, why? Why? You guys are supposed to be buddies. You guys are buddies in the Justice League. What's happening? I never understood that, AU. I never understood it. But, you know, I guess you gotta keep on selling comics, you know. Alright, let me see. Bobby donated and said, Katori, don't give me that power. Anything is good on pizza. Don't open Pandora's box. Listen, Bobby, I'm just saying. I don't know. There's been so many pizza toppings. Like, at this point, nothing would surprise me. I'm not saying I would like it. I'm just saying I accept it. I accept it. Anything that is edible, okay? Like, I'm not saying, like, throw dirt on pizza, okay? Like, I'm just saying, like, if, like, someone's like, I ate raspberries on my pizza, I'd be like, okay, that's awesome, Carol. Like, have a nice life. I don't know. Like, nothing surprises me anymore about pizza. It seems like, pizza's become, like, a universal thing where, like, you just do anything with it at this point. At least to me. So, I'm not surprised anymore. So, Bobby, do with it with what you will. The Cobalt Coyote donated and said, hey, I just remembered. I did the math for the amount of time you spent recording audio for the animations, and you actually made just as much and almost more than a studio hired VA for the SpongeBob animations last year altogether. That's hilarious, really? Wow. That's crazy. You know what, y'all? I should just try to become a professional VA. I should just go down to Nickelodeon and be like, you guys, listen. I can do so many different voices. I can be the next Tara Strong, okay? Actually, no, like, I'm not that, okay, like, let's not be too narcissistic now. Tara Strong's really cool. I can be, like, Tara Strong's underling, you know? Like, please consider me. Actually, you know what? No, not Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. Cartoon Network, please hire me. Please. I also am a writer. I have some pretty good ideas for some, like, amazing cartoon shows. You know, we can bring back the glory days. Let's bring back the cartoon renaissance. Because that's been gone for a very long time. Let me tell you. You know, I miss the old days, the good old days on Cartoon Network. When you come home from school all excited, you know? Even now, like, if we still had, like, if we still had good cartoons, I'd be excited. I'd be excited to just take a break and watch some cartoons. Sadly, it's not like that anymore. It's really sad. Iron Piedmont donated and said, thanks for answering my question. Thank you for answering my question completely. It's just been something that's been on my mind for a while. So much so I made this meme about how much I miss one of your classic characters. Hope you like it. What? Wait. Wait, what? Why are they up on top of the thing? Is this like a new meme that's going around? This is like a new meme template. Hey guys, I found a rebel housekeeper alchemist are hiding. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I will see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, gosh, I need to like redraw alchemist just for my own peace of mind. But is that a new meme template? I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, sadly, I have to consider whether or not a video like, you know, like does well or not. Like that's just something I have to do, you know. And and if you want to make like a living off of YouTube, you know, you have to like to some people what might seem like, oh, the video did well, and it actually may not have done well. But sometimes it'll surprise you. Sometimes a video will just shoot up randomly. Like, you know, it doesn't happen often. Usually when a video doesn't perform well within the first 24, maybe sometimes like 1 to 2 days, then it usually means it's going to kind of be stagnant. But every once in a while, you're surprised, and one video that doesn't seem to perform well actually does well over the long run. So you never know. But yeah, you know, like for instance, like I really did want to bring a dragon girlfriend back because I know you guys were really excited about her because it's like the year of the dragon. So I felt like I had to because it's like, you know, obviously the year of the dragon. So we had to at least get her in at the beginning of the year. So I was very happy to do that video. It was really fun. It didn't perform that well, but I was glad, you know, to do it for sure. So Usually, like, I guess I can give you, so that way people aren't like, I'm really like those like vague answers. I guess like, usually if I had to like guesstimate, like a video performed well if like, it has to at least get to like 20K in like 2 days. That's just, I mean, I know that sounds like, you're like, oh gosh, Couture, you're asking for so much, but like, if you're making a living off of here and you need to like, that's usually the minimum of like what you're looking for. I wish it did not have to be like that. I wish I did not have to monitor all these things, but I sadly do. So, being a YouTuber 101, it's such a fun life. You gotta pick apart a bunch of things. So, BDBD. Alex Jacobo, thank you so much for the rose. I don't know if I already said that. I know I saw Russell's happy birthday. Oh, no, wait, yeah, I saw that, because this is Garrick Anderson's about the animated movie by thing. Where did I last leave off? Hold on. Oh yeah, Garrick Anderson donated again and said, because in that universe, Superman worked for the government during the Cold War, and certain elements happen where Batman steps in and makes them look bad. Yeah, I was never, like, I'm not too big on, like, AU ones, but in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people like them, but I don't think I've ever really read up on those. But no, that's interesting. I'm glad to know, because I know nothing about them. Ty Marshall donated and said, if you had to pick a Spider-Man villain, who would you pick? I would pick Doc Ock. He is my favorite. I'm basing this solely off the movies from Tobey Maguire, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Out of those villains, it would be Doc Ock for sure. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. Quinn McGill donated and said, "Hey Katori, sorry I'm late. I got into a car." Oh my gosh, a car crash? Are you okay, Quinn? Hope you're okay. I hope you are all right, and your car's okay. And if not, I hope at the very least you are okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And no need to be sorry that you're late. If you got in a car crash, my goodness, like, go, like, get a nice hot cup of tea and relax or something. I'm so sorry. That really sucks. I'm so sorry. I hope you're all right. Adam 80 donated and said, "Smile. You never fully dressed without one. You're never fully dressed without one." I've been smiling this whole stream, Adam. Can't you see my beautiful smirk on screen? But no, really, I have been smiling. I have indeed been smiling. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yawning. Oh, good old yawning. Oh, Mr. Smee donated and said, birthday card mons. Sent a relevant video to you on Twitter. Katori smug. Aw, thank you for the birthday card, Muns. I shall get the bestest one, Mr. Smee. Oh, it's a thing from King of the Hill. Oh, whoops, I clicked on it. Ask them politely yet firmly to leave. Let's go. Man, I gotta watch more King of the Hill. That was a good show. Oh, hold on, let's check on Kofi. Hold down. Oh, shoot. I lost. Wait. Yes. Baba donated and said, "So, if what Cobalt says is true, I've given Katori's wages for the last year. I can see Tom Kenny shaking his head in shame." Hey, no. It was good. It was fun. It was fun, Bobby. Tom Kenny's shaking his head in shame. Part 21. Oh my goodness, Cyberman. At this point, I don't... okay, what would happen last time? I know there's a book. I know there's a book they have to find in this ongoing roleplay that's been happening. But, okay, so Cyberman donated. It says part 21. I don't remember. Okay, hold on, let me... Right? Okay. Okay, so Cora's the witch. Okay, I can't forget Cora's her name. So it says, Royal Maid chasing Chibi Cyberman with a broom. Come back here now, you. Do you know how long I've made those? Do you know how long? Oh, come back here, you. Do you know how long it took me to make those? Not sure, but they're mine. Everyone start... Oh, and he says, mwahahaha. And it says, everyone starts chasing Cyberman through the woods. And we have Witch Cora. We must hurry. The sun's going down. We need to get him now. I mean, you know what? Maybe it's good. You know, what if he stays small for the rest of his life? I mean, it could be too bad. He said that like it wasn't like he wasn't like the size of like a super teeny tiny chibi. Granted, I forgot if it altered his personality or not. It's been so long. But hey, you know, he can get into small places. Wouldn't be so bad. Alpha Buck donated and said, you may not be there yet, but in the future, I can definitely see you at a Terra Strong level VA. Aw, thank you, Alpha. That is a very, very good compliment. Thank you so much. I mean, I do pride myself on having a good voice range. I don't know if I'm on Terra Strong level yet by any means. I still probably have a lot to work on, but that would be really cool if I could. Grim donated and said, when my business gets big enough, I would totally hire you for VA work in my animations and other stuff. Might have to dip soon, but happy for your success. Oh, thank you so much, Grim. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for considering me. If your business, if you really take off, that'd be awesome that you're considering me. I appreciate it. And, yeah, thank you so much. It's okay if you have to dip soon. I completely understand. I hope you have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I personally like cheeseburger pizza or chicken pizza. Godfather's Pizza and Papa Murphy's made the best cheeseburger pizza. I also like taco pizza. I mean, hey, all kinds of pizza or pizza. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright, we have some... I lost my tab. Here it is. I don't know, I've also been thinking a lot about The Office because I've been watching it with my fam. It'd be cool to do a Dundee Awards. That'd be so funny. Just a random thought. Let's see. Iron Piedmont donated and said, sorry for all the heavy questions. So here's actually a fun one. If you were to do an audiobook for any book series, which one would you like to do? Aside from Reckless, which would be an awesome by default? Gosh, I don't know. If I were to do an audiobook for any book series, which one would you like to do? Gosh, I'd want to do Reckless. You can't take that away from me. Okay. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I really love Harry Potter, but I'm not sure, granted, it might be fun to just read Harry Potter. I enjoyed reading it as a kid, so it might be fun to just, be the person, reading it, narrating it, but I don't know if I would be I don't know if I'd suit that. There was, Midnight for Charlie Bone was another book series that I read. I have not finished it, completely. And there's a lot of books for that one. So I've, only read, the first two. So I'm by no means, read the whole series. But, Maybe that one? Because that one's like an interesting like fantasy book. Kind of like a fantasy book. It's more like these kids have like these powers. It's a bit magical. But it's not like they're living in a fantasy world. They're still like in the same... Well, it's hard to explain. But anyways, maybe that one. Maybe I do that one. It would be cool. It would be cool to narrate the Harry Potter books. Like, that would be a great privilege. That'd be so cool, because I've been a Harry Potter fan since I was a kid. But, I don't know, maybe Charlie Bone, too. That one's cool. That's another cool book series. Probably one of those two. Probably one of those two. Alright, let's see. Thane donated and said, sorry for being quiet. My computer gave me a heart attack and now all your commissions from you are gone. I need to download them again. Oh my gosh. Something with OneDrive happened and I can't recover them. Well, if you're missing any of them, Thane, just let me know. I don't delete any audio commissions. I think I have every audio commission I've ever created. I don't think I delete them. So if you're missing one, I could try to get it back to you. So hopefully that calms your heart a little bit. I think I have every commission I've ever done for you, I believe. So if you are missing one, if for some reason, like if you can't download it from the Ko-fi website or whatever, I should have it. So just let me know if you are able to download them all. But I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you're like, they're gone. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. And no need to apologize for being quiet when you're trying to, like, you know, not have a heart attack. So sorry to hear that. All right, here we go. From another one from Babe, and I'm assuming he's gonna be talking about pizza because I can see pizza in the donation. He said, "So chat, I have went through some dark recipes for pizza: bananas, chocolate, ranch dressing, Brussels sprouts, marshmallows, ice cream. Chat, please send help. I can't stop." Bobby, listen, you have to make your life choices. You know, you live with those life choices. You know. However you wish to do your pizza, Bobby, that is how you shall do your pizza. Hey, I will say this though. I have dipped my pizza in ranch dressing before. It actually tastes pretty good. All right, I'll die on that hill. Crit-O donated and said, "Ever think about doing more exclusive stuff on Patreon? Like what? Like I'm always gonna keep my stuff suitable for work if that's what you're referring to, but if you mean something else, then what are you referring to? I know I do an exclusive audio every month. I provide thumbnails on there, as well as I do have some series uploaded on Patreon. So like if you wanted to watch like the full Orc series without having ads and stuff like that, I have that up there. And I think I also have the Dragon GF, and then the Mermaid and Neko, and I think the Art College GF's there too. So, yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I mean, not to say I have the ability to do it right now, but I'm open to suggestions, you know? Cyberman said, "Yes, the chibi spell messed with mind. Now crazy I am." All right, I see. Ty Marshall, thank you so much. Blah, 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 blah. Ty Marshall, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Quinn McGill, thank you for the rose too. Thank you. Whoops, the chat. There you go. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "If you were a transformer, what would you want to be able to transform into, and what kind of color scheme would you have as well?" I don't know. You mean like what kind of car? I don't really have a favorite car, so it doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm like a car. I'm not like big into trucks, so I guess like any kind of regular car is fine. Probably blue. I'd like a blue color scheme, I suppose, like a sky blue, or like a tealish blue would be good too. Blue or blues and purples, like just like blue hues, like cooler colors. Blue and purples would be good. But blue's good too. And I don't mean like cobalt blue. I mean like a sky blue, kind of like a what it's called, like baby blue or whatever. Sometimes sky blue could be a little bit too neon for me. Granted, like a neon blue might be cool too. Maybe like just like super neon blue. That'd be cool. Actually, that might be cool, Shogo. Yeah, maybe a motorcycle. Oh yeah, as long as it runs and has 4 wheels and it runs, Jimbo. Yeah, maybe that. Or plane. Just Josh, you're right, plane. I don't know. Now I'm debating. Before I was happy with like any car, like as long as like it doesn't matter. I'm not big on trucks though. So like, or semi, or I wouldn't want to be a truck or a semi or like a Jeep. I'd rather be like just like a car. Well, yeah, but motorcycle would be cool. Not that like I'm not like a big like motorcycle fan, but it would look cool. But then I could also be a plane. But I don't know if I mean, granted, I could fly like a jet. That would be interesting. Like a jet. You could fly different places. Ty Marshall donated and said, I could be the Batmobile. A blue Batmobile. That's what I transform into. Ty Marshall donated and said, if you were a professor in Hogwarts, what subject would you teach? Ooh. I really love plants, so it'd be cool to teach herbology. Yeah, maybe I'd do that. Potions seem really cool too, but like to work with like all like in that cool greenhouse, like that'd be really fun. That'd be really, really fun. Oh gosh, I don't know. I wish like that'd be cool to also be like the Quidditch coach too, like to teach Quidditch. Like that'd be also really fun. Gosh, I don't know. I still go with herbology. That'd be really fun. I would stick with her. Well, no, go because magical creatures. Dang it. Would I want to do magical creatures or herbology? Gosh. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'd have to look at the curriculum and see like what would be more interesting. So it would either be magical creatures or herbology, one of those two. I'm not sure which. I'm leaning a little bit more towards magical creatures, but like I feel like I don't know everything there is to know about wizard herbology and stuff. So maybe if I knew more about it, like then yeah, maybe. Gosh, that'd be so hard. I wouldn't know which one. Why not both? Crit Oro donated and said, like more suitable for work audios. Also more series and continuations in general. I like coming back to a character I know. Also, it's crit, like critical. So Crit Oro. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do more audios on Patreon. It's just, since I put out like 2 audios a week on YouTube, 2 audios a week on YouTube, and then like other stuff that's going on, I create all my thumbnails and art and stuff like that. It just takes time. The hard part is that if I put more time into making audios on Patreon, I would need like, right now YouTube is my main source of income, so that's where I put most of my time. So if I were to put more time into Patreon, I would need, as terrible as it sounds, I would need more income out of that. So I could try for a month to put more audios out on that and see if I can, get more revenue out of it. I would love to offer more on there if I could. So it just really depends. That's just the sad thing. It just depends on, what's offering me, what percentage of income. But yeah, I've actually been thinking about it. I thought like, just for the sake of having more freedom and doing whatever kind of audio I'd like to do, I thought about possibly doing a little experiment on Patreon and offering more audios on there and seeing how it does. So yeah, because yeah, I've been thinking about that myself. So yeah, perhaps I will blah 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 blah. Perhaps I will add more audios on there, but we'll just have to see. It depends on how my workload is doing, and if I can keep up with it. I don't want to say I'm offering X amount of audios on Patreon and then not do it. And then, I would never want to say I'm offering something that I end up not offering. So we shall see. We shall see. Ty donated. Oh, already read that one. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, what kind of elemental master would you like to be? Fire, electricity, earth, fighter, water, sky, ice, plant, sonic, plasma, gravity, or yin and yang? I'm not sure how yin and yang would work. I mean, if I had to be an elemental master, I still think water is one of the more... I definitely would be water. I know there's, like, plant, but I know that, like, the waterbenders controlled the plants with, like, water. But granted, you know, if you're talking about, like, growing plants, like, out of the ground, like, that would be interesting, too. Maybe I would go with plant. That'd be cool to, like, just, like, grow a tree. Like, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll pick plant. Garrick Anderson donated and said, if you pick an aircraft, I would imagine you being those jets in the movie Stealth. They also have a Transformer aircraft to look for aerial bots. Oh, cool. All right. I'll take that. I will take that. Wait, hold on. I got another donation. I believe I got another one from Crit Oro. Crit Oro donated and said, he said, get it. Please more continuations though. I wish some got more than one episode and had more content. Yeah, I wish so too. Sadly, again, it just depends on, you know, it depends on how well the video does. So sometimes I really like a character and then I usually don't continue it because, well, it just, the views sadly don't do too well. So there's a lot of different factors that go into it. I wish I had more freedom in what I could do, but sadly I do not. But who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe we'll shift to putting some stuff on Patreon so I have more freedom in what I'm able to post. I don't know. We shall see how the year goes. Obviously, I'll still always post on YouTube, but yeah, we shall see. Babe donated and said, can you say this as Celeste? I certainly can. So he wants Celeste to say, don't worry, Thane. Katori will help you with any lost media if you need it. And that is indeed true. I do know that Thane did say he lost some other stuff that obviously was not stuff I provided for him. So I know that probably sucks, but yes, I shall help you as best as I can, Thane. Mr. Wanapon said yin and yang would be the power of light and dark. Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, I think I would still pick plant. I would still pick plant. That'd be cool. That is what I would pick. Inept XIV said, happy birthversary, Katori. Oh, thank you so much, Inept. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. People were counting my yawns. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you guys tired. But we are getting towards the end of stream, so that way maybe if y'all need to go to sleep, you're already sleepy. Look at that. Babe donated and said, also, I might as well end this stream on a happy note. If there was any dish that you would want any of the cooks in the chat to make you, what would it be? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. What? The stream's lagging? We haven't lagged in a really long time. No, it's the end. Why is it lagging right now? Bro. Okay. I don't know. I love a lot of different kinds of foods. I love garlic shrimp, but I also like stir fries. You know, I like kind of like Not like steamed vegetables, but like cooked vegetables, you know, like sauteed vegetables and stuff. I don't know. There's like so many different kinds of foods I do like. It's kind of like random. I don't know. I love bacon. But I mean, you said like cooks, so like really good cooks. I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, it said it was lagging. It said the stream's bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use stream bitrate of 2,500 gigabytes. I am. Listen, YouTube, I don't know what to tell you. My internet connection's fine. But anyways, what would I want to have cooked for me? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know there's buffering. Gosh dang it. At least that's what YouTube's saying. I don't know if anybody else is having that. I don't know. It depends. Like, you know, sometimes, like, I really just love, like, you know, like, I just really love, like, rice. I love, like, you know, white rice with, like, sauteed vegetables and, like, either, like, some kind of, like, shrimp or, you know, like, salmon thing. Or sometimes, you know, I really want bacon or a steak. Or sometimes I just love, like, sometimes I'm just really happy with, like, you know, like, these, you know, like, sauteed green beans and garlic and a freaking baked potato. I don't know. I'm pretty versatile. I don't really even know what my favorite meal is anymore because I feel it just depends on my mood. I don't know. I feel like you could please me pretty easily, you know. I mean, yeah. I don't know what I'd want. I know one of my favorite foods is bacon. I can just eat like tons of bacon. And that's not really something that like you need a lot of skill to like, if you're looking for like a chef kind of cooking thing, I guess that's not really the food you're looking for. But I don't know. Like one of my favorite dishes to eat, and it's so simple, but it's like something that I crave always and I can eat it whenever, is basically like, it's like the twirly noodle pasta with chopped up peppers and cucumbers and then just like Italian dressing on it. Like I can eat that like whenever. I don't know why. And that's not really something that takes you a lot to cook. Like if you're looking for something more skilled, it wouldn't be that, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like fancy foods are cool too. Like I like creme brulee. I like chocolate souffle. I've made them myself and they taste really good. What else is I've made, you know, like, is there any complicated food that I've made before that's like not a dessert? I mean, I made fajitas before. That's not really complicated. I mean, I made stir fries. I made potato soup, but I don't know if soups are complicated. What's like a complicated dish anymore? I mean, I know there's like lobster, but like, you know, I don't know. Mr. Smee, you better not cook me rare steak stew. I just gave you a list of very simple things that you could definitely do. You're just smiting me at this point. Lee Blackwolf donated and said, I can make ya a mean chicken curry and rice and stir-fried chicken teriyaki with rice and peas. Ooh, okay. You know, I've never really had curry before. So I'll try that. I'll try that. Oh, barbacoa is really good too. That one takes a long time though to make because you have to like, it has to like slow cook the meat. I do like stews too. I like stews. Stews are good. And I like vegetarian stuff too. You know, like we make this like black bean salsa that's really good that I like to eat. You know, I can eat whatever. I love peppers. I really like peppers. I like mushrooms too. Stuffed mushrooms are great. I love stuffed mushrooms. Also, if you just cook me a good corn on the cob, I'll just be happy. I'm like that one kid. I love corn. I'm sorry, Jimbo. I never had a curry before. I'm not saying it's bad. I've never had it. I know, and that's probably really shocking. I probably should try it out. It does look like something I'd like, because you can eat it with rice. Dan Gaining Fan donated and said, the cards finally arrived. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. I'm glad that they got to you. I'm glad they... Oh, so they were the one that you thought it was... Okay. Yeah, I'm glad they made it to you. I'm really glad they made it to you. I was a little scared. But oh wait, did I miss Natasha's donation or? No, there you go. I think I got it. Wait, you don't. What? Wait, have I ever tried pozole? Pozole. Have I ever tried pozole? I don't think I've tried pozole. Well, have I tried? I feel like I've tried this. No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've tried pozole. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I don't think I've had that. You don't like peppers, Mr. Shmee? I love peppers. Peppers are good. Oopsie daisy. I like dumplings too. Dumplings are good in dumpling sauce. Also, I just really like, one of my favorite snacks I used to do before is I would like get like jasmine rice. I'd get cooked jasmine rice, you know, from rice cooker, I'd steam it. I'd wrap it in nari, the seaweed. And then I would dip it in kung pao sauce, and I would just eat that. Don't know why. It was just something I craved. All right, let's see. Oh, whoops. I'm missing, I don't know where I left off. Cyberman donated and said, in your best chibi voice, can you please say this? Wait, what does it say? In my best chibi voice. Okay, we can't do it in Neko's voice, so what's like a chibi voice?
She's like, okay, Cyberman, just because
Wait, that is kind of Neko, isn't it?
Okay, Cyberman, just because I'm smaller now does not mean you get to treat me like a baby and put me in this baby chair. Now put me down.
And Cyberman said, okay, but do you want your Grogu sippy cup with juice first?
Yes, please.
I do like Grogu. I mean, granted, I don't think I would take a Grogu sippy cup. If you gave me a Grogu cup, I would take a Grogu cup. I mean, I can make like a really good, like, actual, like, I don't know what a chibi voice is.
I mean, I can sound like really young if I wanted to.
But I feel like that's not like chibi. Like, chibi's like high pitch, but I don't know. Let me just read these two first, and then, yeah. Sean donated and said, I recommended some Texas Roadhouse or Nutella French bread. Just cut a layer inside the slices, and you can flawlessly put some Nutella in that way. Pretty easy to make. Ooh, thank you for the recommendation, Sean. I shall remember that. I do like Nutella. Nutella is very great, so that sounds pretty good. Bobby donated and said, if push comes to shove, I can always make some creme brulee. I do like that. Also, it warms my heart seeing so many in chat who can cook. Can't say I know too many people who can cook well. That is, I do know a few people in my life who are adults, and I'm not trying to poke fun. Sometimes you just don't learn things, you know? Sometimes you just don't learn. You gotta take time to learn things, but there are a lot of people who don't know how to cook, like cook simple things, which, obviously, instead of, you shouldn't, like, make fun of them at all. You should, help them learn how to cook. Because learning how to cook is a good basic thing to know because it can help you out in situations. So yeah, there are a lot of people I know who don't know how to cook. Some who actually refuse to learn how to cook, which then I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like, come on, you have to learn how to cook an egg. Like, please. Well, granted, if you don't like eggs, like, use something else. But anywho. It's now 8 o'clock, y'all, and as you all know, because there are some new people who just first came to the stream, they actually said it was their first stream that they came to today. My mother does like to come down and say hello to everyone before we end stream. I do know, I think I still have a donation to read, but she has come down to say hello. So
hello, everyone. I was having fun talking with you all in chat, and I hope you're all having fun at this birthiversary day.
Yes, ma'am. Here we are. Oh, thank you, Ty. Thank you so much for the rose. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, how sweet, Ty. Thank you.
Garrick Anderson donated and said, part of me wants to get into smoking meats. I do like hickory smoked ribs as well as meats, but smoker and, accessories would cost quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know much about smoking meats. I think the closest thing I got to was our grill outside. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it tastes great. I don't know much about how much it costs to invest in that. But hey, if you really like smoked meats and you have the means to do it, I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
So anyway, what you guys been talking about? I just popped in just about 15 minutes ago.
Maybe, I'm trying to actually, we were talking about food for the past couple minutes.
Interesting.
We've been talking about food, and then we talked about video content and how I have to choose certain video content and what to make. And then,
Well, you know, you gotta.
I forgot what else we talked about.
YouTube makes it hard, don't they?
And then, we talked about, I don't even remember now. It was a lot, mainly just answering some questions, so they kind of like varied from things. Some blah, 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 blah. I know we talked a bit about.
I know people were counting your yawns.
Yeah.
Which means you probably shouldn't stay up so late like you always do.
Maybe you shouldn't wake up at 4 a.m.
Hey man, if I wish I wouldn't wake up at 4 a.m. I wish.
Quinn McGill donated and said, as we close the stream, could I get a goodbye from Coriala? Yes. I'm trying to remember how she sounds. I haven't done her in so long. My gosh. Well, goodbye, Quinn. I wish you nothing but a good night. Thank you for spending this lovely Saturday evening with me.
Let's see. Smeet asked me how I like my steak. I like my steak
Oh yeah, we had a debate on
medium.
certain things, yeah.
I used to like it medium well, but then they would overcook it and it would get too like chewy and tough. So I usually would do medium. As long as it's not too bloody looking, like too rawish.
Yeah, sometimes when I say like medium, like well and not well done, they're still too pink and I gotta like tell them to recook it.
Yeah, it really depends on how good they are at cooking it.
Sometimes what I do though is I will eat around the pink, and then when I go home and eat my
the-
leftovers, I recook it.
Yeah.
That's like what I
That's
do.
an option, yeah, definitely.
William Socks or Soch donated and said, "Happy birthday and anniversary, beautiful. I love your laugh. Love your videos as always. I hope your mom is better. Doing anything fun for your birthday. Love you always." Well, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I haven't really said what date my birthday is actually on. I said it's within the vicinity of what the anniversary is. So, you know, you can do with that with what you will. But, yeah, my birthday, we always do something, you know, we kind of just, you know, have a chill day. We, you know, kind of like bake a cake, we eat cake and open cards and just spend time together. And, you know, sometimes we go out and do some things. It just really depends. So, yeah, we'll be doing some stuff for sure.
It's always nice family time.
Yes, sir.
And of course, I will give her a hug for her anniversary shogo. Of course. I give her a hug every day.
Indeed, she does.
Sometimes multiple times a day.
Yes, ma'am. Bud Rodriguez donated and said, "Thanks for all the wholesome audios and nice nights of sleep. Happy birthday." Oh, thank you so much, Bud. I appreciate it.
I'm so glad she gives you all some nice nights of sleep. That is just sweet. And I'm so glad you all are liking to watch and listen to wholesome audios. That I give you all kudos for that.
Christopher James, thank you for the donation, Christopher James. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a
James.
lovely day.
Christopher James. It sounds like, reminds me of Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh. Christopher James.
Bobby donated and said, "If push comes to shove, I can always make..." Oh, I already read that one. Oops,
Ooh,
my
creme
bad.
brulee. I love creme brulee. That's good.
I know, I made it.
I know.
We've actually made... Well, I made chocolate creme brulee. I don't think I made the
We have the
traditional.
whole little, you know, the little burner,
torch?
you know, the little
The
yeah,
torch?
the little torch thing.
You gotta be careful though, because you could burn the sugar.
yeah.
It is a bit difficult to get it all like. Sometimes hard to
Right.
get. Sometimes it's difficult to get it all to melt like all
Right.
evenly. You know. But some people they'll use a spoon. Some people like actually they heat up the spoon and then they like put the spoon on
That's
the sugar
interesting. I've
instead.
never heard
But
of that.
Bobby donated and said, "Before we go, Mama Tori, if you were given a chance to cook for the cooks in chat, what would you want them to cook for you?" He asked me that. I could not answer straight because I really didn't know what.
Well,
I do love lobster.
as long
but-
as they know what they're doing, I would like a really good filet mignon that will melt in my mouth. I like steak, but with my jaw issues, I can't really eat, you know, like the real chewy steaks that take you forever to chew. So a nice steak that's not overcooked, not undercooked, and can just melt in my mouth, and that would be the filet mignon. So somebody can make me that with like maybe a delicious sweet potato with some butter and cinnamon sugar and some toasted marshmallows on it,
Mm-hmm.
with some really nicely cooked broccoli that's not, again, too overcooked or too undercooked, and then maybe a delicious piece of very soft sourdough bread with some butter on it.
That's like a lot of preparation. That's
delicious.
like a lot of...
Hey, he asked me what I would want, and that is what I would want. I haven't had filet mignon in probably, I don't know, 20 years.
I think...
Sounds delicious.
I think, though, you know what? One of the things I actually I wish I could have again, that it's hard for me to have, because, like, I have no idea how they even made it. Remember that we went to that one burger place in California?
Yeah.
And then we got that chicken burger that had, like, onions on top. I loved that chicken burger. It had, like, lettuce on it, too. It was great.
That was really good. It's a burger place owned by some kind of...
It's
movie star
celebrity.
guy. Yeah. Do you guys know what that is? It's in California.
Well, I think it's the guy that was on that movie Ted with the teddy bear that was... Yeah.
Is Dick Desu in the here? Or even maybe...
Wait, why would
Because he lives in California.
Oh, well,
or
yeah.
maybe even... you want me to... I almost said Kokiri, because that's what you said.
Yes.
Maybe even Kokiri, because he lives in California.
Well, I know it's on the Strip. It's on the California Strip, at least.
Yeah, it's some burger place run by this movie star.
But no,
that chicken sandwich was really good.
I that's like the best chicken sandwich I've had.
I agree.
I liked that a lot.
That was delicious.
I know. I want to go back.
It was expensive.
It was. But at least, like, it wasn't like, you know, you pay for expensive food and it sucks,
Yes.
and you're like, wow, like, I paid $20 for this.
That was
but
delicious.
But at least, like, I wasn't disappointed.
I think their fries were even good, and I'm
Yeah.
not really too much into
They were
fries.
seasoned with something. I don't know. Anyways, oh, oops, I gotta make sure I find... Ty Marshall donated and said, big anniversary hugs and kisses, Katori. Oh, thank you, Ty.
Oh, that's nice, Ty. Thank you.
Garrick Anderson donated and said, what do you think of AI art? What do you think of AI art? To me, it's somewhat interesting to look at, but it's more of a surprise, my type of artwork for inspiration. I know there's like a big thing going around with AI art. People are really getting angry, and like there's like two sides. There can be no middle ground. There can be no like gray area. It's kind of like black and white, and I don't want to get like witch hunted here. But like honestly,
it is interesting. Really.
I mean, obviously, you know, taking AI art and making it and claiming it as your own, especially when it's being taken from other things, like that's not, you shouldn't claim it as your own artwork. You know, like that's not good. I mean,
but they say as an artist that you do get inspiration from other artists. All artists.
Well, I will say, like in art, we use references from a lot of different things. So purely using it for reference, in my own opinion, as an artist myself, so this is like not me. Like some people are saying, oh, you shouldn't say anything because you're not an artist. Right? But as an artist, as me, as for reference, I don't really have any qualms with it. Now, obviously, taking it and using it and saying that this is just your own artwork, then that's kind of an issue. That's my own opinion. And obviously, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I've seen both sides, and I've seen people who absolutely hate it, and they are totally entitled to that and to their own opinion in that, because I do see their point. But that's just my opinion. But anywho, I'm sure I'm going to get some frack for that later.
Well, everyone's allowed to have their own opinion.
Adam 80 donated and said, you guys are giving me cravings. I'm sorry, Adam. I do. And I hope you get to taste that burger one day, because it's great. Mr. Wadapan donated and said, say, Mama Tori, what would you think of zebra steak? I don't know.
Steak?
I ate a zebra steak meat, and it tastes like protein chewing gum. Oh, well then
not
no.
like it then.
Yeah.
Like, if it takes you a long time to chew up that meat, no. Nope, not for me. Wahlburgers, he's correct. Bud Rodriguez. He wins. Ding, ding, ding. That's the place.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
Rodriguez is the one who put it in the chat. Wahlburgers.
Oh, yeah. I just looked it up.
That's it.
I just looked it up because I see the... Yeah. Look at that.
Yep, that's the... That is the...
That's the burger place.
That was delicious chicken sandwich.
It was a good burger
Delicious.
place.
Juicy.
I had to use the code on the back of the frickin' receipt to go to the bathroom. That was interesting.
Well, I think in LA they don't let a lot of people go into the restrooms unless you're a customer.
I know why.
There are homeless people there.
Yeah, I know why. I was just saying that it was just kind of funny. It was an interesting experience that I've never had before. Iron Piedmont donated and said, I agree with you. Nothing wrong with using AI as reference. I do the same with characters in my book. Yeah. I mean,
and it's so fun to go on there and just see what it'll make, too.
I mean, for reference purposes, I think it's just like, it's like taking any reference from anything else. You know, like referencing something, you know, but obviously, I already said my spiel. But anyways, But yeah, y'all, it's 8:14 already, so I'll probably start heading off because I'm getting tired.
What about that one kind of beef? Wagyu beef or something like that?
I'm sorry.
Has anybody ever had that?
What are you talking about?
The beef that's supposed to be better than regular beef. I think it's called Wagyu beef.
What?
Yeah. Huh,
No, I don't know, but I'm not opening up a whole new can of worms right before I end the stream.
Oh, well, I was just wondering. Somebody might type it in before you finish it up.
All right, I'll double check my
We've never had bison before, but I have seen it sold at the local Kroger's here.
I've had deer, and I cried about it. But, I mean, granted, now, I honestly, in all fairness, I think cows are just as cute as deer now.
Yeah,
I kind of, feel the same sympathy for all animals, so... I don't have that same thing of like, oh my gosh, I ate Bambi, and then I'll go eat a burger. Like, it's the same for me now. And as long as it's being used, it's like, well, either you be vegetarian or you don't.
Right. And we've gone through it all. We've been gluten-free. We've been vegetarian.
We've been vegan for a while.
We tried vegan, but that didn't last very long.
No. Mr. Smee said, of course, at Mama Tori, your boy is too impoverished.
What? Wait, what did he say?
Mr. Smee said no.
No what?
Your Wagyu beef.
Oh, he's never tried it? Or
no, he's too impoverished.
Too impoverished. I don't know. Is it that much more expensive than regular beef? I don't know. Was there something
unknown?
There, or not?
It's already.
Oh,
wait, hold on. Yeah. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, well, goodbye and good night, Katori and Mama Tori, and I hope you like my gift for you, Katori, when I'm done. Big hug. Well, thank you, Mr. Wanapan. I shall look forward to seeing it.
A gift he's sending to you? Like
I'm not
in mail?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I shall see. Unknown660 donated and said, I hope I ain't late. Happy birthday, Katori, and thanks for the wonderful audio you made. It always soothes me and makes me warm. And also, hi, Mama Tori. Before stream ends, I hope you have a great time. Can I get a bye from Yandere? Yes, you can. I don't remember.
Thank you, Unknown.
I don't remember exactly what she sounds like, but goodbye, Unknown660. I hope I get to see you again very soon. And if not, we'll just make sure it happens. Let's see. Bobby donated and said, noted, Mama Tori. Thank you, chat, for making my hobby / attempt at a job feeling justified. And
I'm glad you all have fun even just talking with each other in chat. It's fun. I love how this community is just such a real community. Like you all know each other, and some of you have been here for years, and it just feels like a family. So I appreciate all of you guys, and I know Katori does too.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will not have any video coming out tomorrow. We've just been very busy this weekend, so next week hopefully I'll have one out.
Well, everybody, as a final announcement, if you are interested, I do have 2024 anniversary designs on Teespring, so you can get them on t-shirts, mugs, cups, whatever you like, just like the ones from last year, which I did for last year's anniversary. I have some for this year's anniversary. So if you're interested in getting any of those are on there on Teespring. I don't know if the link is in this description. You might have to look at. I should have it linked on my YouTube as well, which on my main homepage there's little icons that have different links that go to different websites. And yeah, that's about it. I do plan, there'll be an announcement video coming out about that as well, but just thought I'd give you guys a heads up in case you weren't aware. I did do some announcements about it, but I know announcements kind of go unmissed because let's be honest, announcements are announcements. They don't sound as cool versus a video. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the audition stuff out soon. I know that's because I have a way I want to do the video for the auditions. I don't know if I'll be able to do it because it might take a more effort than usual, but if I'm able to do it, I will. It'll be kind of fun. If not, well, just know that I tried. And the last donation we have here is the guy which said, I'm back, what'd I miss? We talked a lot about food again, and sadly we are ending stream, but I was just giving a little announcement about, the new stuff on Teespring, which is the new anniversary design, and how the audition should hopefully be coming out soon if I can get it done. And also to those who still have Ko-fi commissions with me, just know that I am still working on it. I am terribly sorry. I know I put in the comments that yes, it's going to take longer than usual, and especially since I got sick. But just know that, I'm still working on yours. I'm not taking in any new ones until I get yours done. So.
She is so busy, you guys just don't even know.
But anywho, Thank you all for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. And I shall see you all next week. Thank you for stopping by and for celebrating my birthiversary.
Yes, thank you for being a part of the Famtory's journey.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. And let's see how this whole new year comes into fruition. We shall see.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
everyone.
y'all. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.